haul my amazing girlfriend Susie has bought me a one-day hire for Valentine's Day, and I know what you're thinking, she's a keeper. But what can I say about this car? Well, they start at around £30,000 for this, the 270S. This is the slowest car that Caterham make. They range from unbelievably quick to ludicrous, and this is the unbelievably quick version. It's just a 660cc four-cylinder engine, but as you can hear, it's been bored out and it produces a huge amount of power, particularly for the weight ratio involved here. This is under 500 kilograms in weight, so my friend Jason, who's filming now, is adding about 15 or 20% extra weight to the entire chassis. So, you know, it really is a light thing, and that's why you get the kind of performance that you have to spend £100,000–300,000 for if you wanted to compete. But look, if you've got that kind of money and you want to go spend 70, 80, 100 grand, you want to get a nice Porsche, well, I wouldn't blame you. The 911, particularly the Carrera 4S, is a fantastic car. But there's a few things to consider here. Firstly, the road tax on those things is about £500. The road tax on one of these is about £250. The insurance on one of those Porsches is about £1,000. Insurance for this is again about £300 for me, and I live in London, which isn't cheap to insure a car. And then there's the performance, the miles per gallon, the speed. I just think you cannot go faster or have this much fun, but less. And that's what brings me on to the downsides of this car. Is it comfortable? Well, yes, compared to being dragged behind it on your face. But jokes aside, it's not so bad. I've got armrest in the middle and on the right. I'm currently driving the larger chassis. The Caterham comes in two chassis sizes. This is the larger of the two. I'm 6'2", and I'm definitely grateful for the extra legroom and width. In terms of legroom, I've got loads of extra space. You could be 6'5" and have plenty of room. For me, it's the shoulders and the elbow width, but honestly, it's absolutely fine. I've been driving this for about 4 hours straight, and I'm not particularly uncomfortable. The worst part is the ears, or maybe that's the best part. The first 3 hours, you cannot get enough of an engine that sounds like this. But put 4 or 5 hours on that, and I assure you, you will be completely deaf. But I have to say, it's probably a really, really good trade. Other creature comforts? Well, in this car, I've got... Sorry. In this car, we've got a heater. Yes, that's right, that's an extra. You don't get that for nothing. And I've got plastic doors, which actually make a huge difference, both for wind and all the kind of muck that the road does kick up. What else have we got in here? We've got leather seats. Well, I call them leather, they're more like pleather. But then, to be honest, having plastic seats is a good thing, because it's completely weatherproof, and I've got a spare tyre on the back, and a tiny, teeny little boot that can fit the pop-up roof. Now, when I say pop-up roof, it's a canvas and plastic roof. It's not good for much more than keeping you slightly wet, as opposed to absolutely, completely drenched, but a roof nonetheless. You're also going to have to pull over and spend 5 or 15 minutes popping the damn thing in. It's not convenient, but then this car's not made to be convenient. It's made to put its hands down your trousers and have a good fondle, and it does it brilliantly, and in my opinion, pretty cheaply. I mean, there is an argument that says, hey, you know what, 30 grand and I get nothing but a tin can and an engine. Well, that's true, but if you look at the performance and all the other reasons I was talking about before, I think it's an absolute bargain. It's also so addictive. It drives like nothing else I have ever driven, experienced, or witnessed before. You can YouTube these things, and you can try and experience them through videos and through articles in magazines, but really, there is nothing to prepare you or to really communicate what you're going to get yourself into. It really is something you have to try for yourself. My passenger Jason has loved it, and he's not driven it, but he's just adored being a passenger. Is your pregnant girlfriend going to enjoy it? Probably not. Is your mum going to enjoy it? Most definitely not. But that's not really the point. If you want an insane-only mode of transport, this is it. If you've got money to buy a toy, look no further. Thanks for watching. Bit of a weird episode of Watches and Me. Next time we'll be back to talking about timepieces, I promise. But before I go, wristwatch check. I'm wearing a vintage Breitling top time. This is the 2002 and I adore this watch. It's from the 50s, manual white, 36mm. Until next time, see you soon.